Just 2.
Yeah. Hey, everybody.
Hello, all 2 of you. Oh, it's odd but nice.
Hi. Hello.
That's the other viewer. You and odd but nice.
Yeah. Hey, Odd, do you still like those cut reminders?
Oh, there's Yvonne.
Hey,
Hello.
Yvonne.
Good morning.
Morning. Yeah.
I guess somewhere it is. You see, we're working on our new... Oh, wait a minute. Hank moved the thing on us. Or we did, one or the other. We're working on our new Diamond Art Club. We put the nativity away for the since the holidays are over. Hello, Angie. Yeah, it's evening for us too here.
Excuse Hank in the background.
He's digging in the litter box over here.
Hello, Beth, Saphira, Samantha. That's Saphira's mama.
I can see your diamond sticker.
Oh, awesome. Hey, Elizabeth.
Hank is big into China. I wish sometimes he would when he gets in that litter box, because I tell you, he'll run you out of the house.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're working on our new Diamond Art Club, BetsyLynn here. Yeah, I like it so far. It looks really nice. Just the canvas itself looks really nice. It's we haven't done a whole lot, as you can see. We haven't really gotten much done. She's gotten more done than I have. But that's always the case.
I can do 2 things and more than one thing at a time. I mean,
we've been sitting here this afternoon binge watching this chick that buys stuff on Wish and tries it on. It's all like clothing that she buys on Wish and then tries it on to see if it's a failure or not. And it's kind of hilarious.
Hi, the Coloring Book Nook. Hello, Diamond Painting Camper. Hello, Nick and Tina.
Wow, everybody's showing up. Yes, she is, isn't she?
She's gorgeous. If you can, get her. She's square. I don't know if you guys, prefer round or square, but it's beautiful. And the ABs, oh my goodness, the ABs are gorgeous. And where they're placed. I've got one AB on mine.
Oh, you got one AB on yours. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You say I don't see any ABs over there.
I got one. It's the dashes over here, but once I get to this section, I'll have more. Watching Witcher. Ooh, Yvonne, I heard that was good. I've seen the game play, but I haven't seen any of the episodes yet.
Heard Rachel talking about it in her live yesterday, so.
Yeah. Good evening, Caitlin. Lots of people here tonight.
Lots of people. Everybody's showing up. Worked many, many hours yesterday on your military boots, and your neck is killing you. Well, take a break, Angie.
I saw the first 2, which seems good. We'll have
Here's
to.
Mama says, that is not that bad. Try having a cat that uses the litter, and then you have 2 dogs that wish to have snacks, and then they try to lick you after the snack. Oh, that's Hank. Hank will have his good food, which is like.
No, babe. She's talking about the dogs eating the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ew.
My ex's dogs do the same thing if you let them in. We don't scoop. He doesn't scoop the boxes as often as he should, and the dogs get in and they have little snacks. Yeah.
I don't believe I've seen you around before, Diamond Painting Camper. Welcome. Unless you changed your name recently and you were somebody else.
I don't remember seeing Caitlin around either, but I'm
I know Caitlin. I've seen Caitlin. She's in lives almost every weekend.
I don't remember names. I'm sorry. It's
Hey, Mystical.
Hello, Mystical. The Wars is good too, with Ian from Vampire Diaries. I love Vampire Diaries.
I need to scoop Hanks. Thanks for reminding me.
You're
Sophia's
welcome.
mama.
You're welcome. I'll take the credit for that. I don't do litter boxes. I don't.
Oh, you're cooking Mexican bean and rice burritos, ham and bean soup, hard-boiled eggs, and cinnamon sugar pickles. Oh, that sounds good. We didn't. I was gonna get up and go to the store this morning, and we had a really, really, really nasty snowstorm here. Did you get any of it, Angie? Because we got a really bad one here. We're under blizzard warning still until tomorrow morning. Just nasty winds, heavy snow. And I said, I went out and cleaned the car off and I started it and got the heater running. And we got in the car and I backed up, made it about 5 feet and it wouldn't go any farther. And then I couldn't get it pulled forward back into the parking space. So we ended up not going anywhere, but I was going to run to the store and get some breakfast stuff to cook breakfast. And so I said, well, there's bound to be somebody out running around doing DoorDash or Bite Squad or one of those. Well, Bite Squad shut down for the day when Walmart decided to close because they considered it a natural disaster and they closed today, which is a pretty big deal here.
Walmart never closes. Hello, Sensational Crafter and Debbie.
Oh, it's been snowing since yesterday morning here, Angie. And then overnight, I drove Lyft last night until about midnight, and I just couldn't anymore. The roads were so bad because here they wait until after the snow is done to clear the roads. So the roads are just a mess. And I was driving in it all evening last night. And I only did like 10 rides before midnight, and I was just so tired of it. I just came home. But yeah, I was going to go to the store today, and I didn't do that. So I ended up using Instacart, figuring, okay, maybe there's somebody out there that'll go do some grocery shopping for me and deliver it. And sure enough, somebody did. They went to Target and grocery shop for me off Instacart and got me the things I needed so I could make breakfast this morning.
Hi, Aussie girl. And by this morning, he means 3 o'clock.
Well, yeah,
I didn't get up until 11, though.
I didn't wake up till 10:30, and she didn't wake up till 11. Well, you actually was close to 12.
11, 11:30, 12, somewhere up. I wasn't feeling good yesterday, so I slept in today. Plus, we didn't go to bed until like 2 this morning. So.
No, like try 4 when we finally went to bed.
Oh, well, see.
We sat there and played on our phones for an hour.
See.
When we went to bed.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome, Diamond Painting Camper. Started in September. That's great. I hope you're not going to learn a whole lot from us.
I'm trying to work on doing tutorials on my channel, but
because I never get any diamond painting done during a live, hardly at all. That's just, I can't do 2 things at once.
I can.
Well, it would help if I have my screen right in front of me where I could actually see it and I could watch the comments and stuff. But
the comments aren't even showing on this one. Hold up, there they are. But now
I have to turn my head and watch the chat on the computer screen.
Live chat. Okay. Hello. Okay.
Yeah, well, it wasn't so bad. My first delivery was free. Well, it wasn't free delivery. I got a 25, was it 75% off coupon, I think, for my first delivery. And I ordered eggs, bacon, milk, and Mountain Dew. And it came to $12 and something, plus the delivery fee, which was free, and plus the tip for the driver. By the time it was all said and done, I paid $4 for all of it. And the guy brought it to me.
Hi, Dreamer.
Hi, Debbie.
Awesome.
Yeah, Sensational Crafter. Yeah, I wanted to show that because I haven't really shown any progress on it. And that's what I worked on myself. I worked on mine during the Premiere-a-thon. Most of the time I was in the chat, but I was just kind of sitting there working and lurking on Yoda. And I wanted to show it because I haven't done anything with it since I got it other than paint on it. So I need to do a whip and chat with it one of these days.
It's hard to when you don't have time.
Hiya, Dreamer. Mountain Dew brings back memories. Well, I live on it. That's pretty much all I drink.
That's pretty much all I drink lately too. Well, that and cranberry juice.
Coffee and Mountain Dew. And actually, it's not even coffee. It's those Starbucks Frappuccinos you buy at the store. I pick up one every morning on my way to work.
Okay, yeah. See, I can't.
All right, I got to clean out this. I got to clean this out and put some real wax in it.
Was that patty wax?
Yes.
That's what's in mine over there too. I can't seem to get it right. And this one's not even.
I love the Harbor Freight, Angie. Of course, we have a Harbor Freight here in town. And every now and then I'll go and I'll buy 4 of them at a time. Right now, we've got enough stacked up here that I've got enough containers to do all 447 DMC colors in. But it doesn't leave me very many extra left over to kit up.
Yeah, he found his squeaker.
Yep. Dreamer, I'm not sold on it. I'm just not sold on it. I bought 2 bricks of it, and I just can't seem to make the stuff work the way everybody says they do.
I can get it to work when I'm not frustrated and in a mood. If I'm in a funk and one slightest thing goes wrong, I kind of overreact, so I have to put it away and try again later. But when I'm not in a funk and I actually get it going, it's nice.
So I just stick with my blue wax or pink wax. In this case, I've got pink over here right now.
I'm using pink wax right now too. From, what is it? Pink Gem.
I've got, before the patty wax came out, I ordered it on YouTube or on AliExpress.
Yes, Andrew, get the blue wax.
I've got 50 pieces of blue wax, so
52. Well,
52. Yeah, they sent me 2 extra in the bag.
the blue wax is way better than the pink wax. The pink wax is more sticky than the blue wax, in my opinion.
And I prefer the blue wax over the pink, to be honest with you.
I don't care between the blue and the pink, honestly. If I have the blue, I'll use the blue. But if I don't have the blue right in front of me, I'll use the pink. Like right now, I'm throwing it at Dave, but I'm using the pink.
Dreamer, I got it on AliExpress. I'll have to go look it up, and I'll send you. I'm in your Facebook group. I'll put the link up in there when I get a chance. Sensational Crafter, we got the campfire and the vanilla. I think I paid $6 for the blue wax. It was 50 pieces of blue wax. It was like $6. I think I paid for it on AliExpress, and it actually shipped to me really quick.
Like less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, didn't take long at all.
Awesome. Linda, that's awesome. She finished Starry Night
right.
Santa.
Yeah, how do you like it? Doesn't it look beautiful when it's done in person? Pictures just do not do justice with the ABs.
You know, the vanilla one doesn't smell a whole lot like vanilla. It kind of smells plain. But then again, I'm used to like the strong vanilla, like candle wax vanilla. You know, those are always stronger.
Yeah, I will say Patty Wax's scents are very subtle. They're not in your face make your whole room smell like what they are.
Which is good. I mean, I have a sensitive nose when it comes to some scents, so I'm okay with it. But I was just kind of hoping for more of a vanilla scent. Hank, don't attack my fingers.
Hey, Rebecca. Which one needs to come back in stock? I bet nice. This one or Starry Night Santa?
Starry Night Santa, I think. Is it not in stock anymore?
I think it did go. I think it got sold out for a while. Or it may still be.
They may bring it back next year then. Around the holidays. Or not. I don't know. I don't know if they do that. Do they bring stuff back for holidays? I don't know. I've never followed Diamond Art Club that long.
You know, Sensational Crafter, she told me that she prefers these little.
I do. I don't like the big trays.
But I told her I'd try to get her one of the Archer's Arts minis because they're not as big, but they're just as good. So we might look into getting her one of them. I got Hank hair in my tray.
Don't judge me, my little tray. He's my friend.
Oh. Neither of the winter ones are in stock right now.
Oh. Wait, what was the other winter one? I'm confused.
Oh, they had the tree that glow in the dark.
Oh, that one. Okay.
And the Starry Night Santa, and
The
then you
one
had
that-
the campfire. You're not the
Okay.
campfire, but the fireplace and the Chunk Pinson fireplace one. And
So the one that Pippa did, the tree is not in stock anymore?
I don't think so.
Bummer.
In what color? But nice. You mean on the Archer's Arts trays?
I prefer a pink or teal. But I don't really know. I haven't really looked at their stock yet.
Oh, the snowman. Okay.
Oh, that one's not in stock? Oh.
You see, they got several winter ones now besides those two. They got the glow in the dark Christmas tree. Didn't they have a Santa one too? I think they had a Santa one.
Yeah, Santa's
Not
face.
just the Starry Night Santa, but the other one.
Santa's face. Where he's kind of looking over his shoulder
Yeah.
with the bag, yeah. Pink hair.
I do like the Chuck Pinson farm one. I love that one. The farmhouse and the barn.
That one's pretty cool too, yeah.
We need to quit buying Diamond Art Club because I got so many other things to work on right now. And every time we get a Diamond Art Club, it's like, let's work on that one right away.
Yeah. Hey! Hank?
I want to work on my risque one, but I can't do that on my channel. But I guarantee that would make them believe that this is not a channel for children.
Oh, yeah.
It'd probably get me kicked off YouTube.
I'm wondering if Diamond Art Club is going to come down price since they are going to make smaller paintings.
I don't know.
Usually their smaller paintings are cheaper.
What are they discontinuing all of their big ones and turning them into smaller ones now?
Why? That's awesome, Aussie. I almost lost my cat last week. He started to go into...
Renal failure.
What's that?
It's like kidney failure.
Oh. I'm sorry,
sorry.
Saphira. Mama. Saphira's mama. I'll get it right. That sucks. I'll be really sad when it's his time to go. I don't want to think about it. Saphira's mama says hi, Hank. They're focusing on frameable sizes. Let's.
These are frameable. I've demonstrated it a few times on my channel.
Yeah.
It's the cheapest way to frame, and to me, I think it looks the best, and it's easy. Anybody can do it. You don't have to do any matting. You don't have to do buy any expensive frames with glass.
I'm gonna prove that anyone can do it too. I'm gonna frame my mermaid that way. My Little Mermaid I got off of Amazon. The one I'm working on for my dad's girlfriend. If I ever get it finished.
Oh, wow, 16. That's actually really old for a cat.
Awesome.
I mean, they do live to about 23, and that's really, 23 is still not typical for
I
cats.
think 15 is typical.
No, actually about 18.
18?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. Our
Okay.
cats always passed away 5 or 6 years later. Then again, we had outside cats at that time, so they never really were properly cared for. I mean, we had their food and water and whatnot, but they still ate rodents and stuff like that, you know. And I don't think we ever got them shots or anything.
Oh, hello, Pippa.
Hi, Pippa.
We're going to do that challenge for you.
Yes, we are. And that tea is
amazing.
Really good. I added sugar and milk to mine and to his, and it was awesome. I loved it.
The spinning wheel? What is the spinning wheel, Angie?
Oh, the hamster. The hamster wheel.
I'm
not getting it either. Oh no, the hamster's back. Oh no. Try refreshing your pages, guys.
I'm showing low stream quality here too.
Oh.
Unless that's sound. Oh, I think that's sound.
That's sound.
So our mic volume isn't turned up very loud. That's what it is.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how to turn the mic volume up any higher.
I don't know either, unless we look directly up at the
Yeah.
thing and kind of yell a little bit. Can you guys hear us okay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're kind of lucky we haven't lost our power yet, as bad as it's been. I've got video of it from this morning when I woke up, how bad it was. You couldn't even see the bar across the street through my window. It was obscured so bad from the blowing snow and the falling snow all together. It was bad. Okay, Pippa, hurry back. Okay, coloring book note says he hears us fine.
Well, welcome back, Angie.
Well, the problem is this camera doesn't pick up voice very well. It's got a built-in mic, but the problem is the camera is on the end of a pole way up here. And so the closer you are to it, the better it is.
You're dripping juice everywhere.
Oh, because I forgot to close the lid. Oh, geez, wonderful. I have a paper towel over here.
I got tissues.
That'll work. Can't wear these pants to work tomorrow.
Oops.
I just put them on today, too. Shit. Oh, I smell like unicorn poop.
It's better than smelling an actual poop. Okay. Angie says she hears and sees us fine, so.
Oh.
Okay.
God, this stinks, too. This stuff don't smell good.
Concentrated,
not at all. Tastes good. Okay, anyway.
don't smell it. Sorry, just coming on. How is the diamond?
Little Miss Priss, they're good. They're your typical Diamond Art Club squares. They're not I think with Diamond Art Club, I prefer the rounds over the squares. Simply put, because of the way the glue is, the squares are harder to get straight and keep straight.
I feel like the squares
they like to
slide
move
a little bit.
Yeah, they like to. It's like spongy underneath them. They like to move from where you put them down at, and you got to constantly keep moving them around, and you can't really reposition them well because they just spring right back to where they were. But that's typical for Diamond Art Club squares, so it's really not here nor there with that.
And some of their drills on this particular one are a little bit.
They're different sizes.
Different sizes.
Yeah, you got some of the drills are smaller than the others, and they leave gaps.
But as far as the trash goes, this is all I pulled out so far, and I think I'm being picky about it. Just noticed the stripe of 310. Whoa, the 14 bags, and y'all said that was 12 or 13. How many? I can't remember how
we
many.
We had 13 or 14 bags of 310.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 bags of 310.
Yeah, we're going to be living the 310 life for a while.
And I don't care. I'm actually okay with it. Oh, that white thing when your camera flickers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know why that does that.
No, she's talking about the dang white thing going around. She's talking about the hamster wheel in the middle. It's white.
We'll go kill the hamster wheel. Hamster wheel, not the hamster. Yeah. But who knows? I might be addicted to DAC. Diamond Art Club. It's not my favorite, but it's not the worst either. I've had worse. Try not to put the foot in the mouth. It's not something. I mean, I can live without it. Basically, is what I'm trying to say.
I like Diamond Art Club because they have a few designs that I really, really like, and when they're finished, they're beautiful. Like you, Sensational Crafter, I'm not big on pixelation. I want my finished piece to be just as sharp and clear as the photograph, which is why I do huge diamond paintings. I like the detail in my diamond paintings. Basically what I want is I want a sparkly photograph. So I want it to look just like the original image when I'm done, only sparkly. And that's why I do huge diamond paintings.
Hello, Crane's Creation. I'm in 310 Life with my military one.
Yeah, I don't know what that flicker is. If y'all are getting that, I have no idea. My camera's been doing that since the day I got it. In fact, any camera I hook to this computer does that. So even when I hook my GoPro to it, it flickers like that.
So it could be maybe the hookup thing. Or maybe you just need a new computer.
I never thought about that. I could always use the GoPro when we do lives.
Yeah.
Because the mic on it is a lot better. The only problem is it's that stupid fisheye lens.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some fisheye distortion on it. That's why I don't use it for filming for YouTube. Because I actually have to go into my editor and correct that fisheye, and then you... Shut up!
Pippa said maybe it's blinking. It's alive! goodness. Dave, have you thought about doing Hank DAC custom and do comparison between the Ever Moment, the one you're putting on hold? I don't know if it'll be
From
big
what
enough.
I gather, DAC's customs that they do are they're basically they don't hand chart them like they do their regular canvases. So they just send them off to be computer charted, and that's what Ever Moment does is they computer chart your canvas as well. Um, and they don't go in and fix anything. And DAC said theirs are being computer charted in China and being shipped from there. So I don't see where there'd probably be any major difference. I mean, I may be wrong, but hey, Creative Mayhem.
Hello, Creative Mayhem. Can we smurf her?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Smurfed. You're now smurfed, Mayhem.
I think I remember that one, Elizabeth. Ooh, a Bob Ross diamond painting. Ooh.
Ooh. First time in. You know, I found a lot of diamond painters over this past weekend or over Christmas holiday that I didn't even know were like big diamond painter community type people. I'm like, oh, where have I been? Under a rock? Yeah.
I'll see. Bob Ross, you mean, who is he? Or, oh, that's your grandpa's full name. That's an American painter, Aussie girl. He's famous all over the world. He's got the big afro haircut, the big perm, and he does the painting. And he does all these landscapes, and he does them in 30 minutes. And
Love me some Bob Ross.
Bob Ross is my hero.
Happy little trees.
In fact, I heard that I was nominated by Marissa to do a Bob Ross thing where I do a whip and chat as Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Yes, I will do that. I've already had that plan in my head. I'm gonna have to either I'm gonna get my hair permed like him. I'm thinking about getting the perm.
Look at this. I can't.
Yes, Creative Mayhem. I am going to do the Bob Ross. I've already thought about it. I've already had the plans to do that. I'm waiting until I get a Bob Ross diamond painting, and I found a couple of them on AliExpress that I want to pick up. And when I get one, I will do whip and chats with the Bob Ross outfit on. I'll get the jeans and the button-down shirt. I'll even get the clear palette, and I'll like hot glue some
Harbor Freight
containers on it.
No, not Harbor Freights. I got a bunch of little green trays you can hot glue to it.
Yeah, we could use hot glue. Yeah, we could hot glue little green trays to it.
I pay to see that, says Mystical. That's hilarious. Him said. Oh, goodness.
The only thing I'm not going to do is I am not going to cut my thumb off. No, what he was missing a finger. I can't remember which one. Yeah, he was missing his pinky finger. No, I do not, Odd But Nice. I don't have any DPs with trees in them. But like I said, I can get, they actually have, somebody has, I hate to say it, stolen the artwork on AliExpress, and there are a couple of Bob Ross paintings as diamond paintings on AliExpress that I can get. Move some pink pens on there too.
Yes! I got a bunch of those. You inspired me with the behind the scenes video. Wait until you check it out. Behind the scenes. Huh?
I did a behind the scenes video.
You inspired her to do a behind the scenes video.
I don't know. She says I inspired her with the behind the scenes video. I didn't know I did one.
Huh? Pippa, fill me in. You inspired me with the behind the scenes video. Wait until you check it out.
Oh, she did a behind the scenes video.
With my behind the scenes video. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You inspired her.
Oh, wow. I'm an inspiration to somebody.
Woo! You made it. Okay. Okay. When will it be up, Pip?
Oh, my light pad went dark on me. Oh, in the morning. Okay.
Awesome.
I got to work tomorrow. I don't know if I got to work tomorrow or not. With this blizzard warning, they may close the doors. I hope not, really, because tomorrow is supposed to be payday, since Tuesday would normally be payday. But they were going to get the pay done tomorrow, since we're going to be off of work Tuesday. But if they close tomorrow, it means I don't get paid till Friday.
Do you still get paid for tomorrow?
Or Thursday, I mean. Yeah, we get paid if they shut down for snow. We get paid for that day.
Awesome.
Our company is really cool. They have a 40-hour guarantee. So if they have to shut the doors due to lack of work or because it snows really bad and we have to close, then we automatically get that 8 hours paid without coming out of our vacation or sick leave.
That's awesome. Anyone got any special plans for the New Year's?
I don't. Well, doing Lyft.
I'll be at home by myself.
See?
I'm teasing. I don't care if I'm by myself. It is harder for diamond painting creators to even put a diamond painting on their channels because of the copyrights. And I can not afford expensive paintings. It really scares me. Says Angie.
I don't know. I guess maybe I haven't been watching enough, but pretty much everything you buy in China is copyrighted.
Hey, Christy.
And I haven't seen anybody get any copyright strikes or heard about anybody getting any copyright strikes from diamond paintings that they bought from AliExpress.
I haven't either.
So I don't think I'd worry about that too much.
I wouldn't either.
I think they're more worried about music than they are
images.
Yeah.
But if I'm the type, whatever, that will link. If I know who it is, I'll link and give credit.
Yeah. Well, at the same time, I'm not going to go to AliExpress and buy a off-branded Mandy Manzano.
I did that once, but I didn't know who Mandy Manzano was at one point, and I let the store know that as soon as I found out, I said, "Hey, you need to take those down. This is so and so's," and they's like, okay. But 2 weeks later, it was still up there, and I did contact Mandy, and I told them, I said, "Hey, I found this on such and such site," and she took it to her lawyer. So, as far as I know, it's down now, but. Tiny World is just setting a high bar for herself. What's she mean by that? Already finished part of my resolution. What? Oh.
He uses a craft room. The other part is to get the 3 counted cross stitches done. Sorry. That's what her and I are doing. This tiny apartment, this is the only crafting area we have, is this little desk.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a visitor soon.
Mom's moving in. My mom's moving in February. And we need a bigger place. So as soon as I get my job going, which should be soon, I'm trying to be optimistic. But anyways, as soon as I get that in, we plan on getting a bigger apartment, and
then we can have our own crafting room.
hopefully, if we
Yeah.
get, you know. But yeah, and I've kind of been organizing his stuff a little bit here and a little bit there. All the diamond paintings are now hung up, except for my 2 newer diamond art clubs that I got for my birthday. They're sitting over here in the box. I need to hang up. Tiny Worlds went to a copyright lawyer to speak about it and images on her channel. She's just setting her own level of acceptable.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, the thing is with AliExpress, and you buy an image on there. I mean, 3/4 of them are
stolen.
They're just downloaded off the internet somewhere, and none of us would really even begin to know where they come from. You could probably do a reverse image search, but it would take an awful lot of clicking around through that reverse image search to actually find the original artist. So it would just be kind of hard to not buy images that are copyrighted.
Right.
And like I said, I think most of the copyright people that are looking for stuff on YouTube are looking for people putting movie clips up that don't have the rights to the movie clips, or putting audio up that they don't have the rights to. And in most cases, the audio, what they do is they just make it say you cannot monetize that video, but the original copyright holder is allowed to monetize it.
Saphira's mama, that sounds fun. She's just going to stay home, and many people... Oops. Hold up. I got to scroll back up so I can read it to you. Where'd it go? Oh. Told organizers of the New Year's Eve to skip the fireworks and give the money that would have paid for the fireworks to the firefighters.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Okay.
Well, here in Grand Forks, we are in one of the drunkest cities in America. So downtown is very lively at New Year's Eve. We don't have any special New Year's Eve celebration that is put together by the town. Everybody just goes downtown and parties at the bars, and every one of the bars has their own celebration that they do.
Can you go lick yourself somewhere else?
I'll be doing Lyft that night because I'll stand to make a few $100 on New Year's Eve. You just got to be in the most inconvenient spots.
Yeah, and then he was just licking himself over here. I'm like, dude.
You're on camera.
Well, actually, he's off camera. He politely moved his rear end out of camera's view. But, dude, you got the whole apartment. Here's a link. It said there's a site for the copyright checking site. Hank does want to be involved, but he doesn't have to lick his rear end right here, like 2 feet away.
That's about the only thing he has to contribute.
I know. Poor thing. He's laying on your pen thing. He's using it as a pillow. That can't be comfortable.
For him, it is.
He's weird. Dreamer says she feels sorry for you with all the drunks on New Year's.
Oh, no. They're a lot of fun. And I've got my little GoPro here, and I have a thing on my dash now that I can I have the holder on my dash that suction cups into my windshield, and I've put some new lights in my car so that you can actually see people in the back seat now, and but they don't interfere with my driving. I got blue LEDs in the dome light, and so now I can start doing videos of my funniest rides.
Which hasn't been very many lately.
Yeah, haven't had very many lately. I've had a couple of fun ones, but nothing to really speak of that were that memorable. But I'm gathering footage. I'm going to build some up, and then I think I'm going to start another YouTube channel with funny Lyft rides. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Angie. Nothing up there says that the image is copyrighted, unless you go to a site that has the image and underneath of it in the caption or whatever, it says copyright whatever year by so and so. And then you have to go searching for that so and so to find out who they are and find out if you have permission to use it, or if it's okay. And most of the time, they're probably not even going to bat an eyelash and say, "Yeah, sure, I don't care."
I got permission from an artist on Facebook to use one of his works, and I'm excited to get a custom done. But I promised him I wouldn't make any profit, and I'd tag him and give him the credit for the work. And he said, "Awesome, can't wait to see it done. This sounds interesting and fun." So most of them are probably like that. And of course, he didn't mind, and he appreciated that I even asked.
Pippa, yes. In the state of, well, as far as uploading to YouTube, I will always get their permission, and I'll make sure I include that on camera. There's another YouTuber I watch. His name is Darren Levy. He's from Australia. He's from Melbourne, and he does Uber, and he keeps a camera on his car all the time, and he's got some really, really great stuff. And so he's kind of my inspiration on that one. And he does that with every ride that he does. If he's going to upload it, he does catch it on camera with them saying, him telling them, "That's my camera. I use it for to video my rides as a security camera, but I take some of the funnier footage and I upload it to YouTube. Is it okay if I use it?" Most of the time, they're really okay with it. And if they say no, he just doesn't use it. And so, but in the state of North Dakota, I don't even need to have their permission to record them. North Dakota is a single party permission state. So only one member of the conversation has to give permission to record. And as long as I'm a member of that conversation, I'm giving permission. So I can record all I want. I'm not going to upload to YouTube without their permission to upload it first.
Francine, we're working on BetsyLynn from Diamond Art Club. Who's the artist again? Sorry. Who's the artist?
BetsyLynn, the artist is Micah Jelena.
There you go. Sounds good, Dreamer.
So yeah, it's going to be loads of fun once I get it up and running. I don't need any kind of permission from them to record the video, but I personally will not upload it without their permission. And if I say I'm running a video camera and I put funny rides on YouTube, most of the time they like it because my car is all decked out anyway.
You're welcome, Francine.
I've got flashing floorboard LEDs underneath the front floorboards that flash to the music and dance to the music and everything. I've got this little USB thing I plug into my USB ports in between my seats that shines up on the ceiling and projects stars on the ceiling. And I've got blue LEDs in the dome lights. So they get in my car and they think it's Cash Cab. Yeah, I could be. I think it's possible I could be, but I'll look into it and find out before I actually do it. I'm still going to record it, and I may share videos privately with people until then, just to, say, "Hey, look what just happened," or whatever. What did Beth do?
Oh, I stole it.
Recorded a short video. The kitten didn't realize it was picking up a Burlesque Christmas song. When I looked at it for copyright, it said could not be used at all. Oh, wow.
You could have overdubbed the sound out.
Yeah, you can do that.
She still has a video. She might do that. Okay. That's
Yeah, that's my problem with all the video footage I have so far from in the car. I do lift with the radio on. I have Spotify. I usually have like an 80s playlist playing in the background while I'm driving, and it makes the lights flash to the music. So, and people love it. and I've got to learn how to be more conversational with my passengers, I guess, and rely less on music to entertain them. Well, I was a truck driver, Angie. I was for many years. Sometimes I actually miss it. Other times I'm like, no, I don't miss it at all. Sometimes you couldn't get home for holidays. Sometimes you couldn't get home for birthdays and special occasions. And it was just kind of a drag. But other times it was great driving around, seeing the country, going places you never normally would go, and you get paid for it. But that's just the problem. You're driving, you're not stopping and sightseeing, you're driving. And I like to stop and sightsee. Yes, I would be that dad that would be like, hey, we're going to stop and see the world's largest ball of yarn today. I'd make sure I include that on the itinerary of the trip. You know, I'm that guy.
That'd be fun, honestly. Okay, sensational crafter.
Yeah, that seems to be the one place where you can find a job pretty much anywhere is being a truck driver. That's one thing they told me. I let my CDL go a few years ago, but I just turned it back into a regular license. But that's one thing I learned in truck driving school is if you have a CDL in your pocket, you always have a job in your pocket. Yeah, see, Beth?
It's okay, Mayhem.
I'm just one of those people that I find that kind of stuff interesting. I mean, it's roadside tourist trap attractions that, you know, for years I drove by this place in, I want to say it was either Arizona or New Mexico. I can't remember where it is. But coming out of Southern California, coming across the desert, you keep seeing signs for this thing. Hundreds of miles away, you see signs for it. 200 miles, see the thing from the desert. And it's like, okay. So you see the thing, you go past it. It's like there's like little Stuckies on the side of the road. If anybody remembers what a Stuckies is.
Nope.
Okay, Stuckies were like they were gas stations, but they had like a little store. All of them had the same store. And they had like candies and like pecan rolls and stuff like that you could buy, and like mementos from your that local area in it. And but it was kind of like a Stuckies on the side of the road when you finally got to it. And I finally went in. It was only $5 to see the thing from the desert. My co-driver told me, you don't want to stop. It's a tourist trap. It's nothing special. You don't want to stop. I was like, yeah, I do. So we had some time on one of our trips across and we stopped. And you go in and they take you through this door that's shaped, looks like a cave entrance. And you go into this door and inside is like this little museum of really old-timey stuff, like old-timey typewriters, like the very first typewriters ever made. And like old-timey rifles and guns and memorabilia from back when the railroad was first being built. And when the East to West Railroad was being built. And then at the end of it, you finally come across this thing that's called the Thing from the Desert. And all it is a mummified Chinese person. It's a mummified Chinaman. that basically died in the desert working on the railroad, because back then they had the Chinese immigrants were automatically sent to go work at the rail for the railroad, building the railroad.
Mm.
And he died in the desert, and because of the desert conditions being so dry and hot, he mummified. And somebody ran across him and found him years and years and years later, and they made him a tourist attraction. So that's what the thing is. If you ever go across Arizona
That's sad.
and you see the signs, the big billboards for only 100 more miles to the thing, only 50 more miles to the thing, it's a mummified Chinaman.
Poor guy. He's famous in his afterlife. Poor thing.
Yeah, and Angie, I see that everywhere I go. Those are like the three main jobs or four main jobs in every area now that like you're almost guaranteed to get work if you know one of those four things.
Hello, crafting and chatting with Eli. How are you?
Especially the health field and caretaking. I mean, I know so many people that are going to nursing school now because there's just that much demand for it. And that's one thing that there's never not going to be demand for is nursing. And the caretaking, I can't even count how many people I know that are CNAs.
I want to be a CNA, but I haven't got that far yet. I was offered to do CNA classes a few years ago. More like 8 years ago now. No, 6 years ago. But I never did pursue that. I probably should have.
Yeah, that's true, odd but nice. They just get the short end of the stick, I'm telling you. Poor guys get hired to sit in a factory all day and bend diamond painting tips, and then they get mummified and put on display for the world to see.
And they don't even get a real name. He's just the thing. Poor Chinaman.
But yeah, all those roadside attractions were just, they were always something. My mom was like that. We'd go on family trips every summer, and we always stopped at all the little roadside attractions. Because how many times are you going to go back through there again? You may never go back through there again in your lifetime, and it's just something to see. And like Meteor Crater in Arizona, I want to see that. Even though I know it's just a big hole in the ground, I want to see it.
We'll have to go when we go to Las Vegas.
That's quite a ways from Las Vegas.
Well, we're driving, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we can make detour.
That's a 2 or 3 day detour.
We could still do it. Maybe by then I'll have my license.
Maybe then I'll have money to actually go to Las Vegas.
True. I mean, true.
Oh, you got your Arteza markers in. Awesome. I have not gotten that deep into coloring yet.
I want to try markers, but I don't want to get the expensive ones because I fear I'm not going to like markers. Is there an off-brand for Arteza?
Probably not as good as Arteza.
I don't need as good. I just need similar. Swatching and watching. I like that.
So what, when you get those, do you have to like swatch them in a book to make like a...
It's just to reference what they look like on paper. You
Oh,
don't have to. Because, sometimes the ink on the sticker looks way different than the...
Yeah. Yeah, when it bleeds into the paper, it's either darker or... Usually it's darker, I think.
Cali art is another good option, says Crafting and Chatting with Eli. Okay.
Now, if I take up another craft, I think it's going to be actual painting and not paint by number. I love this paint by number. I am so enjoying doing it. Half the time, I can't decide if I want to diamond paint or work on the paint by number because they both sound like appealing.
He wanted to work on the paint by number today, but I convinced him to start this one.
I was going to be doing that in the live tonight, but it would have left her very little space to work on her diamond painting while I was working on the paint by number because it takes up the whole desk pretty much.
I'm halfway done on that rose. I printed some swatch charts on cardstock.
Oh.
She said.
I might get these 310s done during the live.
What?
Yeah.
Me too. Look, see?
Yeah, you're getting there.
Looks better on camera. Then again, I'm close to it. Yeah.
It always looks better on camera.
Oh, yep. Everything does. Jeremy uses a hulu. Oh.
Christy says she didn't like the Cali art.
Oh.
Elizabeth says they have to do something with the rejects, but they sell them to another company. Well, that's what they do with cigarettes, Elizabeth. When you go to the store to buy cigarettes, you can buy Marlboro or you can buy Basic. They're both made in the exact same factory on the exact same line. And when they roll off the line, there's actually a guy at the end of the line that smokes a cigarette out of each batch that's made. And he determines whether or not they're worthy of getting the Marlboro label or the Basic label. And if they get Marlboro label, they're the good ones. If they get the Basic, he didn't like it, and they get sold for cheaper. They're like Marlboro's off-brand. But before they come to him, they don't even have the printing on the paper as to whether it's Marlboro or Basic until after they get past him. And I'm sitting there thinking, imagine that poor guy's job. He's got to smoke a cigarette. Yeah, I'm saying they must give him some good health insurance. Quality control tester at a cigarette factory. That's got to be the worst possible job.
That's still on the high end side. The other markers.
But he says, who's that guy? How's he still alive? I imagine there's probably a lot of turnover rate at that job.
But as a business guy, this is going to sound harsh. As a business guy, he's replaceable. Like, if I'm the owner, there's always going to be one guy that's willing to test.
I imagine he has to sign a waiver before he starts. It's like, I don't hold the company responsible for any health issues that arise from the performance of my job. He'd almost have to. Hello, Rachel Ray.
Hello.
Thank you for staying up so late and coming to visit with us.
Rachel Ray, how is your line of work? I heard your news in your live yesterday.
Well, congrats, Mystical. I just passed 1 year about 3 months ago.
Welcome back, Aussie girl. My 1 year mark is, wait, what are we marking?
That's what we were looking at, Beth. We found some at Hobby Lobby. They weren't Arteza or the Cali art. They were something else. Elizabeth says, just remember, you get what you pay for. You buy cheap markers, you get cheap markers.
Hey, Crayola markers are cool. They bleed, but they're cool.
I'm nice. I don't know what the job qualifications are for that. I think it's just must be a smoker. I mean, I really don't know.
Oh, that sucks, Rachel. I'm sorry. She's a bit unemployed.
Oh, are they planning on reopening and bringing you back, or is it after they do some repairs?
Are they gonna pay you for your time off since it's not your fault? Ouch.
Angie, I'm. Oh, you're binging Vikings. I thought you were binging the Minnesota Vikings football team. I'm sorry. Like that, that's kind of a waste of time. She has Netflix, Hulu, and Disney. I let my Netflix go because I needed to cut back on money, but I still got Hulu and Disney Plus. I get a free year of Disney Plus from Verizon for having an unlimited plan on Verizon.
Reopening in March, but no.
Oh no.
Severance, unfortunately.
Ouch. Do they have like an unemployment, like a state-run unemployment agency? And
she mentioned in her
thing that I don't remember.
She can't do that because she didn't claim YouTube as income. In Ireland, you're allowed to do that. So that would totally mess things up. If I remember right, Rachel? Right? I think we're required here to mention it. Anything above $1,000, right?
You're supposed to claim it. Well, YouTube, when you earn money through YouTube here, they send you a 1099, and you have to claim that on your taxes as earned income.
Yeah.
Just like with my Lyft, they're going to give me a 1099, and I've got to claim it as earned income from basically cash payments.
Angie says, "Hey, Dave, now, leave her Vikings alone."
I'll give Viking fans credit. They have so much hope. They really do. Viking fans never, ever, they are the most hopeful fans in the NFL.
Rachel said, "Yes, that's right, but it'll be okay. I'll make it work. I like working."
That sucks. I know I know the situation. I've been there way too many times.
I kind of feel like I'm in that boat, but I did it to myself, so can't really blame anybody.
I'm trying to keep myself out of that situation now.
But yeah. Angie says we are diehard in Minnesota.
Yes, I'll give you all credit on that one. Us Ravens fans, on the other hand, this year, we're really happy. we have the MVP on our team. We have the first round bye. We have home field advantage for the playoffs. And we have the best probability of winning the Super Bowl of any team this year. So
don't count your chickens before they hatch, babe.
No, not, but they've beaten all the other teams that could possibly make it to the Super Bowl, so. Yeah, that's very true, Angie. Our diehard with anything.
She said, "Steve."
And yes, crafting and chatting with Eli, I'll give it. Dallas fans are they are the never give up fans. Every year, they're the loudest ones. Our boys are going to make it this year.
And then they don't make it.
They knock themselves out of the playoffs in week 4. Wow, Saphira's mama. That is horrible. Well, if you can stand the cold, you can come to North Dakota, come to Grand Forks Affairs, Mama. I guarantee you would have a job in days. There's more jobs up here than there are people to fill them, and if you don't have a job in this town, it's because you don't want one.
I'm just waiting on one, which I think
You have a job, you just waiting to start.
if they wouldn't have effed up on the damn paperwork. Okay, that's a different story. Anyways, yeah, I'm a little impatient. It's been 7 weeks trying with them, and I'm just like, let me start.
Oh no, Elizabeth, they do want to be there. It's just they can't seem to get good players. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you're having a hard time getting disability too? Or are you saying that when you have disability, you can't have a job somewhere else? Well, Beth, it's actually a great job, and she got hired at the interview. But the problem was she had to go get fingerprints done for background check purposes, but they filled the paperwork out the wrong way the first time. And when they got the paperwork back, they sent her back to get ink fingerprints done because she got them done digitally the first time. And they sent her back to get ink ones done, and she brought those back and sent them in, and the paperwork was still done wrong. So she had to go back and get digital ones done again, and they finally got the paperwork figured out. But it takes 10 business days for the turnaround time on that paperwork or on those fingerprints for the background check to come back. And we didn't turn in the fingerprints until just before Christmas, like a week before Christmas.
Monday before Christmas.
So with all the holidays and everything, it's just taken a delayed time now. So that's all it is. It's just
but if I don't,
yeah, if you don't hear back soon, it's time to look elsewhere.
and it's my sign that it just wasn't meant to be.
And hell, Chick-fil-A is starting at $17 an hour.
But people, I'd rather deal with babies all the day. But
And Chick-fil-A, you'd have every Sunday off.
True.
Guaranteed. Well, you'll have every Sunday off there, too.
I'll message her tomorrow and see. No, I should wait until after, because I don't know what their hours are. I'll message her soon and see where I stand, because I'm so close to like just throwing in the towel and saying forget it, you know? Which I've been telling you that.
Yeah.
I don't have patience at all, actually, Beth. He's like, well, just give it a minute, give it time. You know, you just gotta wait. I'm like,
I had to learn. I was as impatient as she is at one time, but
I'm not used to staying home with basically nothing to do, and it's boring. Finance bookkeeper assistant to the business.
well, of course you can, Mystical.
What?
She said, if I come, can I DP with you guys and play with Hank?
Absolutely, come on.
Oh yeah, you're living in Australia. That's right, I forgot. Yeah, you'd have to change citizenships and everything. Oh, I can imagine, Angie. And I know from here, one of the bigger employers around here is called DigiKey. And they have a bus, but the bus is only for day shift employees. But they're always hiring for the night shift. The problem is if you go night shift, you have to drive yourself there. And it's like an hour drive to get there over in Thief River Falls. And that road to Thief River Falls is one of the most dangerous roads in the wintertime because they hardly ever clean it.
Crap. crafting and chatting with Eli. I only like Chick-fil-A on Sundays.
Well, that would be good, Spears Mama. That's great. Yeah, put in that volunteer work, and that'll definitely give you experience. As long as they'll vouch for your experience when you try to go get another job. I'm trying to figure out when the next Sunday is that Chick-fil-A is open. They're only open one Sunday a year. And that Sunday, if you're one of like the first 500 people in the door, or the first 100 people in the door that day when they open, you get free Chick-fil-A for a year. I want to find out when that is because I want to go to that. Well, Elizabeth, if they replace your left shoulder, it would only keep you inconvenienced for a short period of time till it heals back, and then you'd be able to return back to normal function, or at least mostly normal function, I guess. I'd go for it if it's going to help keep you out of pain. Yeah, it's hard to get disability, Angie. It really is. I've known quite a few people who've tried to get it. You almost have to be in a wheelchair and completely immobile in order to get it anymore.
Or a child.
But they used to hand disability out like candy around here, around the States. I think the problem is too many people took advantage of it that didn't need it.
Still are. I know a few people.
I knew some people in Tennessee that claimed mental illness, and they got a check from the government. They called it their crazy check.
Yep.
And they said all I do is I go to a psychiatrist appointment and I tell them I'm hearing voices in my head, and I get a check every month.
Samantha's back. She's making cookies.
Oh, yeah, you better eat past the cookies this way.
I want cookies. I haven't had cookies in a while. Well, since that one from Subway, but that wasn't the best. I mean, like homemade cookies. I haven't had any in a while. Too bad we're snowed in. I've been trying to find works really since 2012, but I've been studying during that time, though. Says here's mine.
Oh.
Our hot water's making a lot of noise.
And neighbor's taking a shower somewhere. Every time, if you hear that clicking in the background, every time somebody in the building uses hot water, we have pipes that run through our ceiling from the hot water heater, which is on the other side of our wall over here. And when it flows through the pipes, it causes the pipes to make this rattling noise. Like that. If you can hear it.
They're Italian cookies.
Ooh.
Did you bring enough cookies for the class? Beth asked.
Back in Maryland, I knew this guy who was Italian, and every year at Christmas time, he made all kinds of wonderful goodies around the house. it was like a tradition at the house that they made all of these wonderful Italian goodies. He made a huge pot of sauce, and he took this beef steak thing. I can't remember what it was, but it was kind of thin sliced steak like that, and he mixed up this like mixture of cheeses and garlic and everything in it, and he rolled it up and tied it up and he threw it in the sauce, and then he chopped up pepperonis and Italian sausage and all kinds of meats and threw them in that sauce.
You're making me hungry.
And then he used part of that sauce because he makes stuffed shells, and he put them in a casserole dish and cover them up with the sauce. And then on Christmas Day they'd bake it with cheese on it. And he made these like fried donuts. I don't remember what he called them, and they were so good. He would take the dough and fry it up like you would like a funnel cake. And they made like little, they weren't even donuts. They didn't have holes in the middle, but he'd fry those up and then he'd sprinkle them with powdered sugar. And then he also made this salad. I called it fish salad. I can't remember what the name of it is, but he took codfish and soaked it in salt, or soaked it in water for a while, and then took it out and boiled it until it was just about ready to flake apart. And then he would flake it apart into a dish and put black olives and minced garlic and mix it all together, and it was this awesome fish salad. And instead of having lettuce, it was fish.
I made them for work when I am on my break, trying to make them ahead of time so I can put icing and sprinkles on. Oh, okay. You're going to take them to work tomorrow? Look, you can see a Hank head in the camera.
He's being lazy tonight.
Him sleeping. Oh, he's grunting like a little old man.
He's a little old man.
Just like I'm a little old lady. I grunt and make all kind of noises too. Angie says, I have cinnamon sugar pecans I made. You all can take a handful. It's like candy or taste like pecan pie.
Oh, when we go to the hockey game next weekend, if they have the almonds, oh, they're so good. That's what they are. They're like a cinnamon sugar coating on the almonds, and it makes like a shell on the outside. Oh, it is so good. And they only sell them at the hockey games and at the Alara Center for like.
What was that we were at Slayer?
That's what they are. Those things there. They smell so good. They taste really good too. You're gonna have to get some when we go to the hockey game.
Okay. My section's done.
Yeah, I'm taking her for Christmas. We did
ice hockey. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, going to the UND ice hockey game. They're playing Alabama Huntsville. We're gonna go to a game they're guaranteed to win. UND North Dakota hockey they're a big deal around here. Well, of course, we've got campus here in town, and we have an NHL-sized arena for a college hockey team. And so I told her we need to go to a hockey game. And so we found the tickets for this coming weekend, this coming Friday. We found tickets for $25, really good seats. So.
And I've never been to hockey, so.
Yeah, when you get them at the hockey game, Angie, they're warm. They're freshly roasting them right there on the spot, and you can smell the cinnamon sugar on the coating on the outside. They smell so good when you walk by the booth. You actually have teams down there in Australia, Sapphira, Mama. Wow. But see, then again, y'all have sprint cars there too. The only country outside of the U.S. that has sprint cars is Australia.
Do you need more 310?
No, I've got enough to finish what I've got over here.
I've had to fill this thing 4 times for my section over there. Finally getting into some color. Homemade cannoli is delicious too. I've never had cannoli.
She had never had baklava until last week.
I was just about to say I've had baklava for the first time ever last week, and I'm not a fan of it, but it's not the worst thing I've ate. I'd eat it again if it was offered. I had a special pan for making different kinds of nuts, and I can't find it, and I don't know what they call it, so I can't order another one.
Oh no.
Samantha says, my daughter loves the Mighty Ducks because she grew up watching all the movies.
Oh yeah. The Mighty Ducks or the Oregon Ducks. They're
I remember that movie.
They're a college hockey team. Or no, actually they may be. I don't know if they're if they're an NHL team or a college team, I can't remember. Yeah, I wasn't a hockey fan until I moved up here and I went to my first game and I was like, oh wow, this is fun. It's better in person than it is on TV. On TV, I can't keep up with the puck and where it's at and what's going on.
I don't even know what hockey is, if I'm being honest, but
hockey is soccer on ice.
He explained it to me. It's just a little rubber thing you throw across the floor. Grown men hitting their sticks with.
Yeah, that's what it is. Grown men slamming each other into walls to try to keep them from getting the little rubber thing.
I think it's funny that they have a timeout box.
Yeah.
To contemplate on what they're going to do next.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Like beat the mess, have a so-and-so who put them there. Mm-hmm. Right, Elizabeth? You guys are making her hungry for something sweet. Do not get the Walmart cannoli. That stuff is not real cannoli. I don't know where to get it then. If we ever get the chance to go up to like where is he? Cake Boss, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to try his sweets. New Jersey, I think.
I don't know. I know where what's his name?
Duff.
Duff is in Baltimore.
Okay.
But he's hardly ever at his shop anymore anyway. He's always on TV. He's off doing TV stuff everywhere now.
Hey, the crafty heifer.
Hello, Marissa.
She says, I love hockey. I don't know if you said it like that or not, but I said it like that.
Down there, she's got the Dallas Stars, owned by Mark Cuban.
Oh, they do, Beth? They allow fights between players?
Yeah, they allow fighting. There's certain things that you do, like high sticking. Like you're not allowed to like grab your stick and trip somebody with the stick, or you go to the penalty box. It's a penalty for that. And there's certain things like if in the process of trying to score a goal, you accidentally skate into the goalie, it's considered interference, and you go to the penalty box for that.
Big boy timeout box. That's funny.
Yep, that's what it is.
Samantha says his apple crumble cake is really nice. I tried it when I was in America 2 years ago. You talking about Buddy's? What's his name? Buddy?
I don't know. I just know the cake boss. I don't know his name.
You're talking about him, right? I think his name is Buddy.
I don't know his name. I just know his show. Look at that. I finished all the 310s during the live. Look at that, y'all. I actually got something done during the live.
I got my section finished and then started my other one.
No, you're not done with the 310s yet.
No, I'm not.
You know, college hockey, at least here, they don't have that many fights. I mean, there's a lot of checking, but they don't have a lot of fights. They did last year when they played their biggest rivals. They played against
Hello, Melissa B.
St. Cloud State. When they play St. Cloud State, that's always a pretty violent game. And last year they had a fight right at the end of the game that put 6 players into the penalty box with like 30 seconds to go in the game. So all 6 of those players at their next game had to start the game in the penalty box for the first 2 minutes.
Cynthia and Elizabeth says, we're proud of you, Dave.
Yeah.
He got it done.
I got something done during a live. I didn't finish the section, but I got something done during a live.
Something's better than nothing. Hey, Melissa, am I allowed to mention that one thing that you and I are going to be doing sometime soon? I've been wanting to mention it on my channel, but I don't know how you would feel about that.
Yeah, you can't slam the player into the wall if the player can't see you. You can't blindside him.
Oh.
You can't blindside check him into the wall.
That's probably a D move, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of is. But see, there's a lot of rules in hockey that I don't agree with too, like that. I mean, granted, you're out there, you're wearing pads, you're going to get hit, just like in football. Why can't you hit the kicker? He's wearing pads. He's on the field. He's a football player.
Awesome, Melissa. I'm so excited. She says, yes, I can. She actually talked to Rachel, and she will be working on it over the next few weeks. Oh, I'm so excited.
Awesome.
I'm excited. It'd be my first Treasure Studios Arts.
I've got to work on my Vibe Tribe one too.
And it'd be my first collaboration. And I'm so excited. She's excited too. Ah! I can't be too loud. I mean, we have neighbors, but.
We can't be too loud because we have neighbors that are loud.
Hey, I'm respectful, okay? Sometimes.
We hear some strange noises upstairs from us.
Yeah, we do.
I haven't heard the yappy dog in a while. He must be on
vacation with his
must
daddy.
be on, yeah, it must be Dad's visitation time.
Crafty Heifer says the worst injuries are when someone goes into the boards awkwardly.
Yeah.
What are the boards? Huh?
The boards, the wall.
Oh.
The boards and the glass are the wall around
Okay.
the ring. Basically, what happens is a guy is up against the boards trying to get to the puck, and another guy just comes and just slams into him.
Oh.
Just, yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah, it is. It sounds brutal in person when you're there, too.
Should I bring a barf bag just in case?
No. We're going to be up in the upper deck,
okay.
So. Oh, Marissa, I said it earlier before you came in. I heard I was challenged to do a Bob Ross thing. So that was already in the works. So it will be happening at some point.
I'm excited, Melissa.
I need to go check that out, Elizabeth. I didn't know there was one of those.
I mentioned it to you. It's going to be in January.
Oh, in January. Okay, you may have. I don't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday.
I don't think we ate breakfast yesterday. You remember that canvas she unboxed, the toilet paper that
says
everyone's an asshole or something like
yeah.
that? Or assholes everywhere? That's the one that she's going to be doing for her Crafty Sass Along.
Oh.
I'm going to be doing embroidery. Ooh, fun. Pippa said that. You could do your risque one and show her.
No, I cannot do that on camera.
Yes, you can. She's going to post it anyways. Because it's not showing anything. I mean,
it's not showing. Yes, it is showing
on her, but
yes, it is. There's nipples.
Parts. Okay.
There's nipples. You can't show nipples. At least female nipples on YouTube.
You can always say that. Okay. True.
That's why when I showed my stash in my stash video, I had to cover the nipples with my thumb so that you couldn't see them in the picture.
She said, huh? Melissa B says, she said booms were okay. Oh, I think she meant boobs. Boobs! Okay. She said, yes, boobies. Do the boobies. On camera. And send it to Miss Coffee. He's like, girl, no.
If you all don't know what I'm talking about, I have a diamond painting. If you go back to my stash video, which was like one of my first videos I did, there's a risque diamond painting in there that's basically
a man down on a woman.
Yeah, a man performing oral on a woman. I just don't know that that painting can be shown in its entirety on YouTube. I mean, it doesn't show any other private parts but her nipples, and it is a painting. It's not a photograph. So I don't know. I think that one's kind of a sketchy area there.
Melissa said, hell yeah. Dave said nipples. Somebody's laughing because you said nipples. I'm not sure if it's a whip in chat or a live. Hey, no shame.
I don't have any of that color. Oh, I do have that one.
Christy said, I'm sorry, Dave said nipples and I'm laughing so hard. What I ordered is a naked couple under a waterfall. You can't see any body parts because of the water, said Elizabeth. I don't have any dirty paintings, so I can't join. Unless I work on yours with you. And I could do the nipples and you could do everything else. Angie says, I'll have to get the naked man with his big thing all out and show you. Yes!
Oh my God, that diamond painting is hilarious. I have seen that one on AliExpress and I'm like, oh my God.
Melissa doesn't have one either, so I'm not the only one. Now I don't feel alone. Yay. Oh. Hank said hush.
We disturbed him. Are we disturbing your sleep? Huh? Are we disturbing your sleep?
She said
Really?
I about died. Say it again.
What?
Say it again.
What am I? It again.
Oh.
What am I saying?
Nipples.
Nipples. Why is it so funny if I say nipples?
There you go. He said it 2 more times. Okay. It's just hilarious.
Okay.
Christy screamed, nipples!
God.
Progress is on Instagram, Pippa said. She thinks. So we'd have to do, like, I think she has a hashtag for it, Crafty Sassalon. And I think if we post our hashtags, and she'll look through the hashtags and like go make a video of it or something.
Okay. Yeah. I remember it. Okay, I remember seeing that video. Okay. Yeah, because on Instagram you can put that kind of stuff up there.
Pippa said, a boy said nipples. Elizabeth, I just don't know where to put the painting after it's done. Maybe hang it in my bedroom. That's his plan for this one.
It's going to hang right over the head of the bed.
Yep.
At least that's my plan.
Excuse me. What are you doing?
He's coming to see me.
Oh.
Hi, buddy. Hi, buddies.
I want to do it, but I don't want to put it up unless it's next to my bed so I can go to sleep. Share what?
I'm staring at the big thing.
I love it.
That would disturb me, Angie.
Look your mail. I'm browsing through everyday deals while there's Elizabeth said snack time. That's perfect.
No, he doesn't get those at 8 o'clock anymore. No. And he doesn't get the good food until 11. So he's got another hour and
Chrissy
20
says,
minutes.
Hank, your daddy said nipples.
He doesn't care.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, he's my buddy. Here, go find Squeaker. Go find Squeaker. Come on. There you go. Yay, Skip Cart is busy. I'm not going out in a blizzard to deliver people's Walmart to them. I'm sorry.
We can't even get out of the driveway, so.
Yeah, I backed up 5 feet, got stuck, pulled it right back in. Well, I didn't actually even pull it back into the parking spot because
one of our neighbors had
to come out and push me because I was stuck in the snow. So, yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
Elizabeth is the everyday deals is poured glue, and most of them are 30 by 40 at that price. You can get bigger ones for $5.99.
Oh wow! I did
awesome, Nina.
I did Top Hatter, one of those online auction things like Top Hatter. I did that and I won a diamond painting on it. The very first bid that I put on, I won it, and I think how much did I pay for it? Like
$2.
Yeah, like $2. I mean, it wasn't a huge diamond painting; it was just a partial, but it was nice.
I'll go get it. Hold on, because I finished it. I did it in one day. No.
So Top Hatter is a great place to go if you're looking at diamond paintings. They're all like 1-minute auctions on there or something. They're really, really awesome. There it is. Yeah, I won that one on Top Hatter for like $3, $2 or $3.
And I already sealed it because it's not as sticky as it should have been, but it's a nice little one. Angie says, "Ah, but nice. Let's get naked, man." Oh God.
Some dirty-minded women.
That's awesome, Nina.
Oh, yeah, that is awesome, Nina. You know, it's funny because guys actually get surprised when we find out that women have just as dirty minds as we do. And it really shouldn't surprise us. I will agree, Elizabeth. I will agree. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome. Not right now, Hank.
You open the fridge now and he thinks you're getting him something. I don't get it.
No.
We don't feed him out of the fridge. At least I don't.
I have an extremely dirty side, Christy. You have no idea.
I can attest to that.
Yep. Most women, even the quiet ones, can be pretty
the
wrong.
Quiet ones are the worst ones.
Yeah. The coloring book nook says the women are worse at strip joints than men.
Yes, I will agree there too.
Me too. I don't know. I've never been. But that movie Magic Mike, oh my God. Yes.
I don't have any desire to see Magic Mike.
No, Christy, I'm not gonna fart. Not on him, not near him. Sorry.
Not on me. I hope not
No,
on me.
she said fart on him. Fart on Dave. No. Sorry. That's one thing I just can't do. Angie said she has a very naughty mouth and proud of it. F word comes out of my mouth at least, what?
Yes.
50, 60, 100 times a day?
Yeah, I'm on camera and I'm trying to be really nice and I try to watch my language on here. But yeah, I mean.
He's got a raunchy mouth too.
Yeah, but I was a truck driver and I was in the Navy. It just comes naturally to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
People say, excuse my French. They get in my lift car and they get in the car and they start talking. They're like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like offend if I'm cursing or anything. I'm like, I was in the Navy. You're not going to say anything that I haven't heard or said myself.
Chrissy said, I made the boyfriend laugh so hard that he farted, and all I said was, oh my God, that's funny.
Angie says, my husband always farts at me, so I do it right back at him.
No shame.
No shame.
I can't.
Well, hey, Mickey.
Hi,
you made
Mickey.
It.
I'm good. I'm good. We were just talking about my foul mouth. But, like, I'll do everything in front of him. I'll pick my nose, I'll burp, and I'll scratch my ass, but I will not fart. It's just like, I don't know. I just can't. We were walking to Walmart. No, it was Target. No, it wasn't even Target. It was Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, you were picking your nose, just walking down the aisle in Hobby Lobby, picking your nose.
No, where I turned around and said, my ass itches. I need to
Yeah,
stretch.
she scratched her ass right in the middle of Hobby Lobby. Yep.
Yep. I said, hold up. I looked around, made sure nobody else was watching this, and my ass itches, and I just started scratching it. Melissa said she's dying. Yeah. I can't. Oh, I know I will eventually. I did once and about died. I can't do it again.
Not like I'm going to think any less of you. In
I
fact,
know.
the longer you go without farting, the less normal I think you are, because people fart. I mean, it's just a natural common occurrence. Animals fart.
Honestly,
people
I don't.
fart. Fish fart, for Christ's sake.
I don't. I really don't. I burp more than I fart, honestly. Yeah, I know it happens eventually.
The pressure builds, it's going to come out.
Better out than in, I always say, says Shrek. I just can't. I'm not a farter.
I am.
Nina, I know you are the first day. Fish fart. What? You want what?
I'm sure they do. I mean, I've never seen a fish swim along with bubbles coming out behind him, but I'm pretty sure fish do fart. I mean,
Nina says, nope, on the first day of our honeymoon, hubby was in the bathroom and wouldn't hurry up. So, yep, I went there, did what I had to do. Hubby was like, well, honeymoon's over. Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go. There's no, holding it in, I guess. But the door has to be closed for me to even think about going.
No, it doesn't. You pee all the time.
I'm talking about poop.
Oh, yeah. I still poop with the door closed. If I don't close the door, I'll run everybody out of the apartment.
Thank God for toilet bowl spray. No offense. I'd almost trade your Hank's smell for my pit bull's farts. The boy clears out the room in 2.3 seconds with his farts. I've started keeping a can of air freshener in every room, Elizabeth says.
Well, Hank does the same thing. He will clear out the room.
Well, when you gotta go and you gotta go that bad, you just gotta let it go. It's like when I had my son, we were in the hospital room, and at that point, I was having contractions, and they were very, very strong, and I couldn't concentrate on anything. I didn't care who was in the room. I was just like, I don't care. Doctors have to look what they have to look at what they have to look at. I don't care who's in the room. So the doctor walks in and asks everybody to clear the room. I said, I don't even care. And I kind of just threw all the blankets off, opened up, and they looked. Dad was there, my mom, my mother-in-law at the time, my daughter, my brother-in-law at the time. I didn't care. But I still will not fart in front of you. Excuse you. I don't want a Hank butt in my face. Dude.
You know, Angie, I told Amber about a picture of me when I was about, I want to say 8 years old or so. My parents had friends up in Pennsylvania that had a son who was, he was out of high school and graduated by the time I was 8. But they found one of his old football uniforms from when he was in, like, Pee Wee League football. And they gave it to me. And I was outside wearing it, pretending I was playing football by myself in the backyard because I was an only child growing up. And I had on the helmet, the pads, the jersey, the pants, everything.
Hank.
And I had to go poop. And I went in the house and I sat down on the toilet. with the helmet and the pads and everything on. And my mom came in and snapped a picture of me sitting on the toilet in a football uniform and the helmet and all. And she put it in my photo album. That picture still exists to this day.
I haven't seen it yet, but
I don't think I have it in the photo album I have here. I've got to go back to Maryland and get the rest of my mom's stuff at some point, if it's still there. And it'll be in that photo album. I don't think it's in this one I have in here.
he wanted to feel included.
Yeah, that's exactly it. He is Mickey. He never stops. He just jumps right in.
We have poopery too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't poop without it. Sorry.
Yeah, we keep a stock of poopery here.
And we have one candle.
Yeah, one wax pot here.
But this small apartment, that's all you need.
Yeah, it makes the whole apartment fresh.
I'm just holding him and
yeah, he's kind of in my way now. Now he's getting red in your sticky. Look at him. If I scratch him right back here, he starts licking. It's funny. So funny to watch. If he doesn't have a finger there to lick, he'll lick his paws. Or he'll lick over here on his side. There he goes. It's just something about that spot at the base of the tail. If you scratch him there, he licks himself.
yes, Mickey, Febreze and air freshener is the best. Excuse me.
That's so funny. He stops until I start doing it again.
Angie says, I tell him to get me these diamond paintings or I'll put the toilet picture posted all over the Facebook. And he laughs until he sees I'm ready to post it. And I win paintings on the way. LOL.
He's broken, y'all. I need a new one. Really?
He said, that's enough. Dude. Eve. Just don't open it.
Whoa. Don't be nice.
That can't be comfortable.
Everything is a toy to Hank. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, watch. She'll do the pen the same way. He likes to play with this one.
He
Yeah.
does. He's an attention whore. He really is.
Oh,
And if you're not paying attention to him, he'll let you know. He will get down here on the floor beside the chair, and he'll jump up with his front paws on the chair, touching you on the arm and meowing at you until you pay attention to him.
not even meowing. Sometimes he just quacks. Like,
Yeah, he thinks he's a duck. He quacks a lot.
meh, meh. I have these tie strings on my PJ pants, and my cat loves the strings, but my legs don't. Hi, glitter angels. I knew what you meant, Angie.
Hi, glitter angels.
Oh, he's so gentle. Get him it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's very gentle. I mean, he looks like he's gonna whack you with the claw and get you with the claw, but as soon as he gets a hold of you, he retracts the claws and he just holds on to you.
With his pads. Oof.
And then he'll lick you to death.
I want chocolate, Pippa.
Currently 104 Fahrenheit there. Oh. Oh, and Pippa, those chocolates were so good. Oh,
I think I got one left.
yeah. Well, there was actually 4 in there, but the flat bases were stuck together, so there's
Oh,
one.
so I got 2 left.
There's still 2 left, yeah.
My cat has big paws and big long claws. I call him Freddy Krueger.
And I almost thought about filming the Vegemite challenge this morning. I finally got the groceries delivered, and I made bacon and eggs and toast, and I had some buttered toast here, and I almost thought about pulling the camera out and doing the challenge, but I figured now we'll wait and do that another time, and when we have everything set up for it. Yeah, I don't know what's worse, Angie. I don't know if the negative 30s is any worse than the 104, 105s. I like a nice in between at about 70, and I'm happy. Yeah, maybe keep the chocolate for after. Oh, it depends. Depends whether we like it or not. Read the notes, so I know not to like just spread it on there like peanut butter or anything like that. I don't even know what it is here right now.
Snowy.
Let's see.
Hey, Pippa, is this 3D printed? Oops. I threw it. My bad.
Does thing. Snow now means shoveling later. Fucking awesome.
There's the current temperature.
Yeah.
And it feels like -8 here today.
Awesome, Pippa. And do you care if I put a magnet on the back of it and make it a minder?
for personal use only.
Well,
of
yeah.
course.
I'm not giving this away. Sorry. It's mine.
That thing's awesome.
It is. I love it.
Or a key ring thing on it too. That's what it's got the hole for.
Okay. I'll probably put a magnet on it and use it as a minder. Awesome. I love it.
Mickey Sunshine. That app is called WT Forecast. With the WT and F are capitalized. Pippa, she's got. I ordered from China. She's got 400 neodymium magnets coming. They should be here within the next couple of days, so she can make a bunch of minders because she got a whole bunch of new charms to make minders out of.
Can I show a sneak peek? Where's Brian? I haven't seen him.
Yeah, I haven't seen Brian tonight.
Yeah.
He hasn't been speaking in the chat either too much.
Okay, I was going to show a sneak peek if I can get my bag open of a few minders I'm going to have coming to my shop eventually. Oh, the box would have been okay. But yeah, here's a few things I have coming to my shop. Hold on. I gotta kind of flatten them out a little bit.
Yeah, I like it coloring book nook because you can turn off the adult language on it, but I leave the adult language on because it's hilarious.
I've got some sparkly hearts coming. These are just tiny.
And she's got a bunch of others.
Yeah, I got some more. I was Googling over them, sorry.
No.
They are pretty, huh? What was this? And then I've got these ones, which are bigger. Ouija boards. Those will be minders too.
And the light really isn't picking up the glitter on that blue one, but it's really sparkly. Angie, it's I'll type it in here for you.
These ones are just on a waiting list still. I have to get the magnets in the mail and whatnot. And then I have some glass minders too. Sorry, I'm straightening them out.
I don't know. She might have been making them with resin. We bought these on AliExpress, so.
These ones are glass. Which one, Melissa?
We don't have any kitties yet.
Not yet. I have some black kitties, but they're not. I'm not selling them. They're not. I messed up the gluing of the magnets on them. And I ran out of magnets, so.
These are unicorns.
Yes, these ones are my favorite.
We're just waiting on the magnets to come in now.
I can definitely find some Hello Kitty ones, Christy. In fact, I was actually looking at some. But these are also glass.
Do you ship to Australia? Samantha wants to know.
It might be a little more shipping wise. I have to
Check prices.
check prices, Samantha. You can find the link so Glitter Angels can have it
For
for my shop, please.
For your shop. Oh,
Yes, please.
yes.
Yes, ma'am, Melissa. I will get you one. Let me get the magnets on them first, and I'll let you know.
She doesn't have an Etsy or anything right now because Etsy charges way too much for listing
our
things.
And our budget right now is like.
So she's doing it all through a Facebook group right now. And there's her Facebook group. Melissa B says she needs a Ouija board one.
Yes, ma'am. As soon as I get them ready, I will let you know.
Yeah, we're still waiting on the magnets. They should be in this week sometime. I haven't checked my app. If you all haven't used it yet, instead of having to have the FedEx app and the UPS app and the USPS app, you get this app called Arrive, and it is awesome.
These ones are my favorite.
I can't approve.
You can't approve.
No, I can't.
Why? What's the name? I can look up. Ashes Minders.
Oh, there it is. I got it. Okay.
Can you show each one of each so I can see again? I missed some of them. Yes. So there was the Beauty and the Beast ones. And the hearts. The hearts glitter. I don't have the Little Mermaid yet. That'd be something to look into. And then I have Frozen.
And she still has some other ones coming in. They're butterflies.
Oh, yes.
They should be here soon, too.
Unicorn face. As soon as I get them ready, I'll post them in my shop. But I was just waiting on the magnets. And then here's the Ouija boards. Here, I'll show the darker two. That way they're easier to see.
Hank, buddy. Yes, Glitter Angels. It's Ash's Minders.
2 words. Good night, Gina.
Good night.
Thank you for stopping by. This one's my favorite. Absolutely, Christy. As soon as they're available, I will let you know.
I hate AliExpress's tracking.
These two are also cute colors. The soft pink and the soft blue. I love them. But yep, that's what's in store for hopefully soon in the next week or two. Those are cool too, but if it starts to move around on my painting, I'm sending it back to you, Amber. I can't guarantee they won't move around.
Just don't do a painting of a Ouija board. You'll be all right.
Right. Absolutely. As soon as it's ready, I'll let you guys know in the next live. Like, as soon as they're ready. Just keep an eye on the shop and on my page, and it should, you should get notified. Pastels. Yes, that's the word. This one's also pretty. It's clear with blue glitter. It's just resin, but it's pretty. AliExpress tracking sucks. I got a bed laptop table on Friday that says it's still in China. But yeah. And I've got a few others that are ready that I've already posted on the shop if you guys are interested. As far as shipping outside the US, I'm not sure on shipping prices just yet. Yes, Angie. 2 words. It's capital ASH apostrophe S space capital M in Minders. Yeah, Hank stole the show. It's his turn.
Well, that tracking never updated.
For what?
Since the December 9th.
For what?
I was sent to the airport to fly out, and it never made it.
For what?
Your magnets.
Oh.
The last update on tracking was December 9th. It was sent out on the truck to the airlines.
Oh. Dave posted it in the link. Hold on, I'll get it.
I've still got it right here.
Oh, okay. There it is. If you click on the link and answer those questions, my mods will approve you in. He is cute.
He's just sitting there sleeping, minding his own business.
Ooh, moving the camera.
He's broke.
Let's see.
Oh, Hank, you're a mess. Whoa, there went the camera.
Whoops.
He kind of moved it so far that Jeez, Hank. Really? He's so cute.
I don't get any notification.
Yeah, that's what happens with me too, Angie, especially on Wish. Wish orders never seem to update in tracking. And the next thing you know, they're on your doorstep and you're like, oh, wow.
Okay. Ah, there you are. I approved you, Michelle. No. Now, every time I make a post, you guys should get a notifications unless you guys got that turned off. But just pop in the page every once in a while, check on it. I don't know when it'll be up, but
When the camera got knocked over, it got knocked
oops.
down a little bit. There we go. Now we're back to where we were.
I'll have to figure out the shipping international thing out. Peppa, do you want to be my guinea pig?
I was really surprised at how inexpensive it was for you to send that card over here with the stuff in it, Pippa. I saw it had the price on it that you had paid for the postage, and I was like, wow. For coming halfway around the world, that's cheap because it costs more than that to send a couple of minders to South Carolina from here.
Perfect. I'll message you sometime after the live ends and see which ones you'd like. It's a number 14 U.S. parcel from U.S.
$14. I think she meant put a dollar sign there.
Oh. That was the card letter cost at max weight for this side.
That's still cheap because I converted it over to US dollars to see what it was in US dollars, and it's like $3 cheaper in US dollars than it is in Australian dollars. And I was like, wow. It cost us more than that in US dollars just to send a padded envelope with like 2 or 3 cover minders in it to South Carolina.
Ow! Oh. Ours went over because we had double the treats.
Oh.
If you smack me one more time, mister.
Well, we sure do appreciate it, Pippa.
I liked it. I loved it, Pippa. And I loved the little card. It's so cute. Oh, hold up. Blocking it. Yeah.
Well, we haven't had too much trouble with the envelopes because we can get padded envelopes at Dollar Tree for like 2 for $1, or 5 for $10 at.
They're this size.
They're 10 for like $5 at Walmart. At Walmart.
We'll figure something out, Pippa.
No, come here, buddy.
You know why he's up here seeking attention?
Because it's almost treats time.
It's 30 minutes till good food time.
Oh, no, nope, he just jumped off the back chair.
Okay. I'm thinking about getting some like index cards and cutting them in half and placing them on placing the paper between the magnets. That way they don't shift around in the package.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Now, Pippa, go to the shop and see which ones you want. If I have any in there you want right now. I don't even remember which ones I have up. If you were to include stickers or a business card, you could do that. Yeah, I thought about doing the business cards, but I don't know how much they are to buy them or to get them. A stack.
You can get them printed pretty cheap online. I got a whole box of them for like $25 online one time.
Okay.
You just gotta look around.
Okay. I'll have to look into that.
Vistaprint is a good place to go.
Welcome back, Angie. We're 30 minutes over.
Yeah, we are. We are 30 minutes
Sometimes
over.
you can find ATM machines that print a bunch. Huh. I didn't know ATM machines printed business cards.
Well, I mean, they're like ATM. They're like vending machines.
Ah. Oh.
Kind of like the ones where you can go get your keys made at a vending machine now.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yep.
I don't know if I trust those key making vending machines. I'd rather go have it done by a real person.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nana. Well, thanks for stopping in.
I hope you feel better soon. Whew.
Yeah, Elizabeth, it was something like that for me too. I ordered a whole box of business cards. I got them printed online somewhere. I just uploaded my design and they printed them. And it was dirt cheap for a whole box of business cards. And I still have a ton of them. I don't even have that business anymore.
Dave's going to have to make me up a design because I don't want to use this one I have right now on my channel. I need a new one.
You don't want the design you have on your channel? Your butterflies?
No, not that. My profile picture
Oh, okay.
design.
Yeah, it may have been Vistaprint. That's the biggest name out there, but I ordered these years ago, like back in 2008, something like that.
I don't think I'll
Back
ever
when I
have.
started my design business that never really went anywhere.
I don't think I'm gonna have that many orders. 250. I've only had
Hey,
5 so far.
optimism, babe. Optimism.
I have none. It's okay. I'm learning. 41 degrees Celsius today,
Oh,
and the
no.
fires around me next town over.
Oh no, Aussie girl. You know, I find it so weird here in the U.S. Like, we're up here having a blizzard right now. And there's parts of California that they're fighting wildfires in at the same time. Just so odd how in one country the weather can be so different from one end of the country to the other.
On Christmas Day, it was 70 degrees in Alabama. It's kind of crazy. Your son is seeking attention.
He can seek all the attention he wants for now.
Mm. Excuse me.
So, Pippa, is your hot in Tasmania, is that more of a humid hot or is that just
Dry heat.
dry heat? Because if I remember correctly, Tasmania is an island, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought, because you're surrounded by water. It was like that back in Maryland. It stayed like 90 to 100% humidity year round.
Same with Alabama. Maybe not that hot.
Because we had the Atlantic Ocean on one side of me, and I had the Pacific or the Chesapeake Bay on the other side of me, and it just stayed humid year round. I know what you want. It's not time yet, buddy.
We are starting to get smoke from the Cosper's mega fire.
Oh, wow. Only 14% humidity. Yeah, enjoy that. It's like they say back in Maryland, it's not the heat that gets you, it's the humidity.
Yeah.
And up here, it's not the cold that gets you, it's the wind chill. Mind you, minus 30 is not comfortable, but just the slightest breath of wind and it drops to minus 40. It's not comfortable at all when the air is moving at all. Minus 30 is doable when it's not windy. It's not really that bad. Well, it's not like that up here, Elizabeth. Up here in North Dakota, we don't get really, really humid days. And it gets humid before a thunderstorm, but it just gets hot in the summertime for like a month. Like the month of August is usually really hot, maybe even part of July. But we don't really get into summer until late June, maybe early July. Otherwise, we've got 8 months of winter, and it's like minus 30. Luckily, we haven't had that yet this year. The lowest we got was minus 21 for one day. Well, 21% still isn't too bad.
Alabama usually stays in 80. 80%. Oh, around where I used to stay at.
Oh, and odd but nice humidity is even worse when it's super cold. Because you can get it, it gets into the negative temperatures and it gets humid. It is horrible cold. Oh no, Sapphira's mama. Hope she's okay. Does okay. Gets better. Oh, look at that, y'all. I finished 3 colors during a live. Oh, I'm on a roll now.
Mind blown.
And I skipped over one here that I forgot. I didn't realize I had some of. I tell you, I like this painting, even though there's a lot of 310 in it. It's got a great mix between color and black. It really does. I mean, it's an awesome. It's an awesome mix.
Christy says she's lurking, working, and sneezing her head off.
Well, we're about to get off here. I have to get up and go to work in the morning, or at least I have to get up and see if we're going to work in the morning. I've got some stuff to do around here before bed, of course. And we are 36 minutes past our normal cutoff time. Hank stole the show for a while.
It's too cold and you get too much of the white stuff. My back hates the cold. I'm worried about February since we are so mild now. It's usually the worst month here. Yeah.
I'll accept that thank you on behalf of Hank. He's not really paying any attention right now.
Thank you guys for joining and watching and laughing along with us and probably at us.
Oh, that's right. It is Monday there, Pippa. I keep forgetting that.
No way. You're almost close to 90 or 900.
Yes, I am. I'm almost. I'm close. I checked it. I think I checked it this morning. I was at like 893.
After those premieres, I have gained like 30 or 40 subscribers.
Yes.
And I am in shock.
And I didn't really get to say it, but Pippa, you're here. So
yes,
thank you so much for putting that together. That was so much fun.
It was.
It really was. All the premieres were great.
We
had a great time with everybody. I mean, I wasn't doing a lot of talking because I was doing a lot of working and lurking on my Yoda paint by number. And it's really kind of hard to try to paint and type. With diamond painting, you can lay the pen down and type. With paint by number, you really can't. So
we need to do it again next year if we can.
That needs to become a yearly thing.
I know it must have taken a lot of work though. I can't imagine how much you've had to put into it and taking time away from your family to do it.
Mickey, no, we did not. What we finished on it as of last week, on the day after Christmas, we rolled it up. And we'll pull it out again at a later date to finish by next Christmas.
We'll probably pull it out in July for like Christmas in July or something. I don't know. By then, my mom will be here.
Pippa says her hubby did all the support work.
Awesome. Well, give him a pat on the back from us too. Y'all are amazing.
Man, it all came together actually more smoothly than I thought it would, to be honest with you. When you brought the idea up to me, I thought, man, this is going to be a nightmare. But it actually seemed to come together really smoothly. I was really surprised. There was a couple of hiccups here and there, but
I think with that being said,
Yes.
we will bid you all adieu
Yes.
and see you all next year.
Yeah. See you next year, everyone.
Oh. Yes, absolutely, Angie.
Yeah, I gained quite a few myself, and I know Amber did.
Mm-hmm. See y'all next year. Y'all have a safe New Year's and enjoy each other's company, your family, everything.
And maybe I'll have some really interesting lift stories after New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Happy New Year's, everyone.
And we will see you next Sunday, 2020.
Wow.
Rock on, y'all.
Toodles.